Hello, Hana. I'm vlogging from my bed again. It's a metaphor for my life and how tired I am. The highlight of my day today was when I rode home on the bus and then I was with my friend Harry and then he was like, and I was like, let's have an interesting conversation, and then he told me about the details of quantum physics. So I loved your video, which you made on Tuesday, which is why I'm making this on Thursday, because artistic license. When you asked about names for your laptop, my first thought was, you know, Angus, like the meat. But then I read the comments and I read Nina's idea of naming it Chandler Bong, and that's genius. Nina's a genius. Also, I support your artistic aspirations and I will help you in whatever you need help with Catherine's, although I have no ideas for you. Maybe draw many women. When you ate the brains, I laughed, which is also a moment of schadenfreude because you were in pain. So I have some exciting news to share with you. One, they found evidence of water on Jupiter's moon Europa. I'm a little foggy on the details. Look at me. In all these videos, I talk about stuff that I have like no idea about and pretend that I know exactly what I'm talking about, but I don't. But that's the gist. Go look up Europa. It's cool stuff happening in our lives. Also, you know that play I auditioned for, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? You've heard of it? Oh. I got, Nurse Ratched. It's a fantastic part, and I am so excited to play it, and I hope I can pull it off, but I'm so excited for that show. And you should come! It's in February. Because it is really cold outside, and really cold and stuff, I would like to share with you my list of places that I wish I were right now. AKA my bucket list of places to visit before I die. In no particular order. Of course, Australia. Australia is the place I want to go. I want to see wallabies like deer, especially the Great Barrier Reef. Who doesn't want to see that before they die? My second one is pretty different. I really want to go to Antarctica. Ever since I read this book, I've just been entranced by the romanticism and beauty that is Antarctica, and I totally tracked the tag on Tumblr. Tumblr, that's another thing I was going to talk about. Yeah, I have a Tumblr. Yes, I got it at the end of 9th grade at... Oh, I have a Tumblr. It's completely my internet addiction. Really bad, really bad. You should follow me. I'll put the link. It's sort of, you know, angsty teenage art blog. Okay, number 3, like a month ago, I was with my family watching Outsourced, which is a movie, pretty good. It takes place in India. It was a festival where Indian people were hiding, called the Holi Festival, H-O-L-I Festival, and what they do is they use synthetic dyes and colors to make these very, very bright colored powders, and then they throw them at each other, I believe. Speaking of colors, another place I would like to go is Rio Cano Cristales, butchered that, a river located in Colombia, and when the time of the year is just right, there are different variations of algae and moss under the river that make it bloom in this fantastical display of beautiful colors. Speaking of water, the Dead Sea, because you can float in it. Also, speaking of water, I know it's not the best time to go right now, maybe, but Greece. My grandparents went to Greece a couple years ago, and they brought back pictures of the bluest water I have ever seen. My friend just went on this, like, backpacking trip, and she posted pictures of her trek, and it was in the canyons of, I think, Nevada or Arizona, and it was just gorgeous. Also, speaking of Nevada, there's a festival, I don't know if you've heard of it, called Burning Man, and I'm totally going to summarize this and then get it completely wrong, and people who actually go to the festival are going to be like, oh, you outsiders don't know anything. But it's basically, they create a city in this playa every year, just of art, and it's all about self-expression, so clothing is optional, and self-reliance, and cash is forbidden, cars are not allowed in, you go on bicycles, and at the end they burn this fantastic, huge, wooden man, and it's just like this effigy burning in the desert sky. Ow! Finally, there is a beach in California made entirely up of sea glass, and I am obsessed with sea glass, man. Actually, it's interesting because the beach, because there is so much pollution near it, it's made up completely of sea glass, but I still think that it would be a beautiful thing to go to and to see. And I forgot the Bolivian salt flats. It's said to be where the ground meets the heavens. It's a huge salt deposit, so you can walk on it. And if I understand it correctly, when it's covered with a thin layer of water, you can stand on it and it reflects the sky. So it's really Man, I would love to go there. I don't know if it's illegal to go there. Maybe all these places are illegal and I'll break the law when I go to them. Speaking of wishes and dreams right now, man, I wish I had the first season of Gilmore Girls to watch. Oh, wait! Also, speaking of that, I wish I had some hot chocolate. Oh, wait again! Now that I've solidified my plans for the night, I think I'm going to edit this really quickly and retreat to my attic and first I'm going to practice my flute. Hi, Mom. And then I'm going to go watch Gilmore Girls all night. So here's a question for you. What do you think about making our videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday and Thursday? Let me know what you think. Don't have to. Don't have to. See ya.
Meow.